We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Hey guys, we are here. My name is Kevin, here with Real Breaks, and we are on to our dual case. Pick your character. This is going to be fun. I did one of these last time I was here, just a couple days ago, and we had a blast going into. So let me open this for us, guys. Open up all boxes. Get them on the table. We have a box of, a case of Hobby, and a case of Delight. And yeah, we had a very, very good break a couple days ago. Hobby was awesome. Delight was even crazier. So it'll be fun to do a dual case of this again. All right. Thank you for staying up late tonight, guys. This will be worth it with some Marvel. And I should remember some of the inserts and who gets what, so we'll go through some of that. But thanks again for filming this today, guys. And just so you guys know, before we jump on in, we have 9 spots left in Chrome Update. That will be sure to be a fun one tonight. And we will break it tonight if we fill that. And I think 9 spots is not that far off. So that'll be right after this break. So let's get to it. Let's see what we got. It's going to be a crazy snow ice fest out here tonight. So I don't want to go home anyways. So let's let's get this stuff all filled tonight, and I'll take my time getting home, huh? Not going to be fun on the roads tonight. Had a crazy night of football too. That was fun. guys, last break I did, we had a Thor out of 10, and we had a Reflections too. That was really neat. All right, guys, let's break into hobby. Let's see what kind of fun we can have, huh? I think that's a red sitting there. We'll get to that in just a second. And here we go. Here's an auto Ulysses Claw on the refractor auto from Black Panther, Andy Serkis. There we go. First auto down. We are underway. Yeah, we got something. Yeah, we got a red one there. Oh, these are the ones out of 76. Okay. Very nice. Captain America out of 76. That's the coolest one because it's got his shield. Very nice. Captain America out of 76. That fooled me with the red, but that's a good card. Got Thunderbolts. New World. Very nice on the Captain. There you go, Cap. And we got Human Torch, Johnny Storm, and Refractor of Rocket. I want to see a low number one of Rocket. That'd be fun, huh? And we got Dane Whitman out of 150. That's purple. And we got a sketch. Hey, how about that? And it is Rocket. Speaking of Rocket, I was like, let's see a low number Rocket. How about a 1 of 1 of Rocket? That is so sweet. There you go. Look at that. Very nice. Going to Rocket. This is a box here. Here we go. Rocket on sketch. Who's got Rocket? Puerto Rico. Nice. Oh, I forgot the snap variations. Did I pass that one? I totally forgot about those snaps. That one caught me for a loop last time, too. Looking at the bottom. Yeah, awesome. There we go. Hey, thanks for looking out, Kevin. Love it, buddy. Thor me, please. We'll try for another Thor. That's a great one. Bucky on the snap. Good looking out. I got to remember to look at the bottom. Very nice. They kind of hide those in there. Good eye. That's why I love having you guys in here. Oh. And that is an orange of Odin. Very nice. There we go. That's a box. Let's go. That Rocket is so sweet. It's an awesome sketch. He's got to be up there for some of the most... I mean, obviously you got your Thor and Captain America for sketches, but he's got to be up there for some of the best sketches, right? Aaron, I pulled one a couple days ago, and it was numbered out of 10. It was wild. It was it was really cool. So I should have said a couple days ago. It was a wild Thor. And we got gold of Dar-Ben from the Marvels. Daredevil and Ronin out of 150 on the purple. That's a sweet card. Mr. Fantastic. Iron Man on the refractor. Alice Wu Gulliver on the X-Fractor. Thunderbolts, New World. And that's out of 10. That was sneaky. Ruth Bat Seraph. Captain America, Brave New World. Out of 10. And New Avengers Bob on the Wave Refractor. Dr. Eric, Refractor, Captain America. And we got Kingo out of 76. And Cassie Lang, purple, out of 150. What's she from? Quantum Mania. Black Widow. It looks like we have a gold here out of 50 of Red Skull, Joanne Schmidt, Red Skull. Invisible Woman. B15. And there we go, Thor. You asked for a Thor. How about that one out of 150? There we go. Phase 1 Thor. That's cool. Boom. You go, Aaron. That's what I'm talking about. We hit them early, so let's keep racking them. That's a good one to get, too. Is it greedy to go for a Superfractor, a Thor? Is that greedy? No. Let's do it. Let's get you a Super today. Let's really end the night well. I insist. Oh man, I'd fall out of my chair. I'd probably break the chair, not gonna lie. I'd be buying a new chair. I'd sleeve it up real quick and then break the chair by falling out of it. And Shang Chai out of 75. Ooh, look at this. I did not pull one of these last time. Ooh, what are these here? Victor Timely. Those got to be pretty rare, huh? Ooh. That is sweet. A little thicker, too, from Loki. That's awesome. I'll buy the chair if that happens. My man. All right. All right. There we go. I like it. Adam Warlock, Phil Coulson, and Justin Hammer. Let's do it. I always like to ask. You know what I mean? You at least could ask, right? Doesn't hurt. And look at that one. Out of 49, Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel was pretty late on there, too. I think she stuck around for a bit. That's a nice one. Those out of 49s are sweet. That's awesome. They almost look like sapphire or something. Galactus, very nice. And we got an orange debut on the auto of Buck Cashman out of 25. Daredevil. Buck Cashman. Bucky, New World. And that one's out of 99. It's kind of a hard one to see. That one's got to hide it in there. Hope Van Dyne. There's not much difference between that 99 and the regular. Grandmaster. This one, I want to see a low number of Cosmos. It's an awesome card. And we got Bullseye Auto on the debut. From Daredevil. Okay, Bullseye. Nick Fury. And that's out of 50 in the Thunderbolts, Congressman Gary. Thunderbolts insert. Yeah, was that out of 99 though? Yeah, that was a snap one. Okay. Or no. No, this wasn't snap because the snap one doesn't have this, right? The snap one looks like the Bucky one. So I think this one's a true 99, but it's close, but it's not the snap. Unless... Yeah, I don't think so. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. And Yondu, very nice, out of 25. That's sweet. Everyone's favorite, Yondu. Herbie. That's cool. And Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's from Thunderbolts. That's why. Don't know that one too well. Dreykov on the Hyper. All right, we're getting some good color here. Very nice. And out of 99, Sylvie. And we got a Ulysses Claw out of 150 on the purple. I think that's how you say it. It's been so long since I've seen Black Panther. I'm going to admit, I'm not a Marvel, like, I don't know. I like it, but man, some of the names I might mess up there. And Corvus Glaive out of 150 from Infinity War. Remember him. And here we go. We got one of the Marvel Gods. That's Hela. Very nice. These are sweet. And there we go. We're racking them up. That's a Thor out of 75. Phase 1. Card number 10. Very nice. There you go, Thor. Yeah. And then we got 2 Thors. I'm going to throw this one up on here. We got 2 of those bad boys. That's a cool one too, with like that green and yellow thunder behind them. Yeah, going for the Thor rainbow. I like it. Very nice. These would be sweet rainbows to go for, huh? I think these are going to be popular for quite some time, which is fun. And out of 49, we got Yellow Jacket. Darren Cross Yellow Jacket from Ant-Man. And Cassie Lang on the snap, 91 out of 99. Ooh, wow. Look at that one. Reflections, Wolverine and Hulk. There we go. That's massive. Jeez. We doing a random of that at the end there. We got a few autos so far. I think we have 3 of them. This one is sweet. Awesome. Very nice hit. Wolverine and Hulk. There'll be a random at the end of that. That's going to be a fun random. Those reflections are sweet. Second one I've pulled. And we got a Bucky at a 150 on the purple. That is the Thing. And out of 50, we got Khonshu. The other two autos are Bullseye and Ulysses Claw. Yeah, if you want to guarantee it, absolutely. And maybe that's the case. I haven't checked. I'll check right when I'm done with this. So we got Hulk is going to be Hawkman. And Wolverine is going to be Insane CEO. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. We had the same kind of situation last time too. That card looks sweet, though. They got that on their checklist. I think that's definitely the coolest looking reflection card. That one is sweet. This has been a really good hobby case. Very good. I believe the last hobby we did not have we didn't have a reflection. And we did not have a sketch. And we didn't have this thing, whatever that thing is. Give it to the main character. Well, it's tough. I mean, reflections, yeah, I mean, as Wolverine, it's tough because it's both of them equally. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. It'd be a tough one. Yeah, it's tough. It's Wolverine and Hulk. I mean, black and white on the back. I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. We always random those here. Another breakers, they'd have to price it way different if that's how they did it. You know, it's the Wolverine would be double the price. We got Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp, out of 150. Yeah, Hulk is just a reflection, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The price would be so different. And Bucky Barnes out of 150. Another Bucky there. And Cersei out of 75. Yeah, there's different rules, different places, but yeah, price will always kind of reflect that for sure. Debut of Jennifer Kale on the refractor. And we got a Dr. Ho Yinsen on the auto from Iron Man. That's sweet. And we got a Ralph Bonner Petro Maximoff out of 75. WandaVision. Not going to lie, I have not seen WandaVision. My wife watched it. This is our last box of hobby. Then we're into the Crazy Delight, which we know from the last time we broke this, Delight was nuts. But this is a very quality hobby case. This is going to be a really good break. All right, guys, off to Delight. This will be fun. All right. We got some good color in there. Let's make it happen. And we have God Loki for the Marvel Gods. Very nice. And on the orange, we got Sharon Carter, Agent 13. And this looks like it is a black. It is Heimdall. This is the Guardian of the Gate, right? Yes. And Titiana? I don't know how to say that. Titania? Titania from She-Hulk. I really botched that name, guys. I really botched that one. Don't laugh at me too hard. All right. Thanos. These are refractors and extractors. All right, let's see what we got with that color there. This could be a debut gold of Congressman Gary out of 50. And Carl Mordo out of 25. And debut auto of Sidewinder. Very nice. Look at that. Esposito, Giancarlo. That's sweet, huh? Very nice. Oh, that's funny. That is the, yeah, we got 2 out of 50s of Congressman Gary. One's his Thunderbolt, but one is the debut. That's cool. And we got a red, guys, and a sketch. Hey, what a box. What a box here. Let's do it. Here's our sketch. Whoa. Who is that? Help me out with that one, guys. We might do a Google search on that one, but maybe you guys know who that is. I'm not a pro. And we got Katie Chen out of 5. Very nice on the red. And Jimmy Woo out of 150. And Alice Wu Gulliver on the auto. Cyclops. There we go. Okay. I probably should have knew that. You guys are good. Thank you to the chat. You guys all came in at the same time. You're like, easy, Cyclops. That one's probably a pretty good one, too. Very nice. We can keep good old Thor up there, right? Yeah, well, there's a backwards card in there. Okay. First sketch, that is a Rocket. That's a cool one. 2 sketches, gotta love that, huh? New Avengers, Red Guardian, and on our orange, very nice, Sue Storm, Invisible Woman. And out of 150, we got Dr. Eric Selvig. And on the auto, we got Heather Glenn. Where's she from? Daredevil. All right. And we got more orange. Do Avengers and a snap of Dr. Bill Foster. Orange of Korg, very cool. And auto of Muse from Daredevil. Hey, Spider-Man on the Geo. That's a nice one. Well, Nick Fury there. And Dr. Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor. Oh, yeah, snap. Let's see, it looks like a base. No, it's a snap. Crashing and burning like crazy. So, see if we can change that, buddy. Last box of delights. We got another sketch, a black and a red. This is going to be a crazy box, guys. Another sketch. Let's see. Whoa. Is that Venom? And out of 10, we got Sue Storm, Invisible Woman. And red, Wilson Fisk, Kingpin. And we got a Mel on the auto. All right. It is Venom. Hey, I got one right. That's cool. Venom on the sketch. That is cool. Out of 5, Kingpin from Daredevil. Lots of Daredevil guys in here. Very nice. And that one is sweet. All right, guys, I'm going to do a little recap, and then we're going to do the random. All right, let's pull out the ones from back here. All right. And we got a Spider-Man, and then out of 150, the next few are going to be out of the 150. We got Thor, Dr. Eric Selvig, Jimmy Woo, Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp, Bucky Barnes, another Bucky Barnes, Ulysses Claw, Corvus Glaive, Valentina, Cassie Lang, Ronan, and Dane. And these next ones are going to be numbered out of 75. We got Thor, Cersei, and Shang-Chi. And out of 76, we got Pietro Maximoff, Steve Rogers, Captain America, Kingo. And out of 50, we got Congressman Gary, Khonshu, Joanne Smith, Red Skull, and Dar Ben. And that one is, some of these are Snap. I think that's a Snap out of 50, huh? That's cool. And on our 49ers, we got Yellow Jacket and Captain Marvel. And orange out of 25, we got Korg, Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, Carl Mordo, Sharon Carter, Agent 13, Yondu, and Odin. And out of 10, we got Heimdall, Ruth Bat Seraph. And out of 99, we got Sylvie and Hope Van Dyne. And we got a Snap out of 99, Dr. Bill Foster, Cassie Lang, and Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier. Two Marvel Gods, we got Hela and God Loki. And on the Thunderbolts insert, out of 50, we got Congressman Gary and Victor Timely on this insert TVA. Look up to see what TVA is. Victor Timely. I wonder, does anyone know which, is there more of these on inserts here? Not sure if this goes unassigned or if this is a insert that's on here. This goes to the unassigned V maybe. Let's see. All Agatha inserts, not that. Born Again, it's not that. Brave New World. All Thunderbolts, New Venture inserts, not that. So this most likely would go to the unassigned V. Looks like a cool one. And for autos, we got Mel, Muse, Heather Glenn, Alice Wu Gullivar, Titania, Dr. Ho Yinsen, Bullseye, and Ulysses Claw. All right, over to our left. This one is sweet. Let's see who's got. I also don't see Venom, so that's going to go unassigned to Fly Eagles Fly. No Venom spot, huh? All right. Fly Eagles Fly with the Venom. Then we got Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, out of 10. And that's going to go to Kevin. Very nice. Next one up, we got Buck Cashman on the auto. And I don't see a Buck Cashman. So that's going to go to unassigned on the B, the first letter. That's going to go to TPAP. And we got Cyclops. We got a Cyclops in here? No Cyclops, man. These unassigned spots are very nice. That's going to go to unassigned C, TPAP. And we got Rocket. Rocket's got to have a spot, right? It does. Puerto Rico. There you go, buddy. With the Rocket. Wilson Fisk, Kingman. Kingpin is Flan 0160. Very nice on the red out of 5. And Katie Chen. And I don't see a Katie Chen. Just make sure. Don't see Katie Chen. So that's going to go to Zach G. You guys hit any Goose? I don't remember seeing any Goose. No. And then how about the Sidewinder on the Giancarlo Esposito auto? Very cool. That is 1, 2, 3. You're out. Sidewinder. And then for our reflections, this one's going to be our random. How about that one? Man. Wolverine and Hulk. I'm going to get our randomizer up. Give me a second here. All right, let me get us over on our desktop. There we go. All right, I got it set up for our random of Wolverine and Hulk on the reflections. I got Wolverine and Hulk, and I am going to, we're going to roll the die. It's got to be 4 or higher, okay? 4 or higher. Let's roll the die and see what we get, huh? It is a perfect 10, 2 5s. All right, good luck, Wolverine and Hulk. Let's do it. It's going to be 10 rounds we got here. 2 rounds left. And 1 more to go. Here we go. Good luck. It is going to Hulk. Congratulations, Hulk. Let me pop this up here. It is going to be Hawkman 7253. Very nice, Hawkman. 1 second here. All right. Perfect. All right. Thank you guys so much. We are going to be closing this one out, and we have 9 spots left in our updates. Go on in there, grab a spot. I'll be here for a little while. Love to rip that one. That's going to be a good one and fun one to rip. So thank you guys. You guys have a great night if I don't see you again. Thank you so much for jumping on in, and we will see you later. All right.